Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I wanted to talk to you about something serious and something that I saw yesterday. So I was scrolling through my YouTube channel, my subscriptions, and I saw that Eugenia Cooney and Shane Dawson had done a 1-hour documentary about Eugenia Cooney. So as far as I can remember, Eugenia Cooney, she is a 24-year-old YouTuber, and she was famous on YouTube for about 6 years ago. And there's been growing concerns about her health. She appears very emaciated and very thin, and everyone's been really worried about her. And back in January, she finally sought some help for her, eating disorder, which I think is very, very, very brave. So, this video basically is kind of to show awareness for eating disorders, to tell you a bit about my eating disorder that I have suffered from. And I just want to kind of recap the documentary that I saw yesterday. I want to tell you my thoughts on it. And I just want to kind of, I thought it was very important for me to make this video because I've been through an eating disorder. I've been through anorexia and binge type disorder. I don't know if I've told you that before, guys. It's got a lot better. It's not about being healed as such. It's a mental illness, so it's an ongoing thing. It's not something that you can just switch off and one day you're just completely healed. It is always there at the back of your head, but I've learned to manage the thoughts, the intrusive thoughts, and to just say, you know what, fuck you, to how, to what my mind is telling me. So I'm going to give you a bit of a brief backstory on myself. So I was 19 years old. I lost a lot of weight because I wasn't feeling good about myself. At my highest weight, I think I was about 14 stone, and I was only about 19 years old. And, I just wanted to kind of lose weight. So I remember what I did. The first day that I kind of wanted to lose weight, I kind of sat outside a food store, and I just bought a salad, and I ate that salad, and then I said, right, that's it for the day, just one salad a day. And I managed to maintain that for about 6 months, and the weight was just dropping, completely dropping. I was very, very, very driven, and people were telling me how amazing I looked. I was thinking, oh my god, yay, I feel so good. God, I'm not sure about this lip liner, guys. It's making me look like a clown. By the way, I'm trying really hard not to touch my hair. Have you noticed, guys? And also the lighting is really rubbish here. It's literally about to chuck it down. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. So anyway, I felt like I wasn't feeling, confident in myself. So that's when it all started. I went through such a bad time with an eating disorder. I had a lot of hair loss. I remember getting the bath once, and all I could just feel was my bones. I was so frail. I was just living off adrenaline, literally, and I was living off. Sorry, I'm touching my hair then. I was living off energy drinks and sweets, candy. That was all I was living off, and I would, for something savoury, I would roll up a bit of cheese and some salami and some ham and just like roll it together. And I mean, when I look back now, I was in a very bad place. I was going out all the time drinking, and I think food was the last thing on my mind. I was really just focused on trying to... Sorry, this bit of hair doesn't look right. I was really focused on just trying to lose weight. I was on a mission. So I did do that, and I was in a very bad place. And I can really sympathise with Eugenia Cooney because it's kind of a denial stage. Like everyone says to you, oh my God, you look, you're so thin. And there was a lady on the show called Katie. I think she was a mental health, was she like an advisor or something? And listening to her was just spot on. She was She really just kind of epitomized what an eating disorder was, and she really just made everything so much sense. Like she was saying about, you know, when you see someone who's got an eating disorder and they've maybe, you know, recovered, don't ever say to them, you look healthy, you know, you look well, because to, you know, to their mind, it makes them, their eating disorder, think that they look fat. The things she was saying were just so, like, it really struck home to me. She was very, very bang on what she was saying. But, you know, I'm so proud of Eugenia Cooney. You know, I can understand why she wasn't addressing what people were saying. You know, she was kind of taking a back seat. It just consumes you. And you think you've got a hold on it, but you don't. You really don't. It is such a scary kind of place to be in, you know. Luckily for me, I wasn't hiding away. You know, I was showing off my weight loss, probably too much. And everyone was really worried about me. And it was not a good place, but it was a place of loneliness. You know, I didn't have any kind of, you know, my friends supported me, but what do you really, for someone who hasn't gone through an eating disorder, the help is very limited, because someone can't really put themselves in your shoes, because it's just, I don't know, unless you get some sort of like professional kind of help. But for me, what happened was I tried to go to kind of help meetings, counsellors, and it just didn't work. I find that the only person that can help yourself is yourself. It really is. Like, no one else can give you that help. And I just had enough one day, and I thought, you know what, I want to get better. Luckily, I'd met my you know, my boyfriend, and he kind of got me through everything. And if it wasn't for him, and if it wasn't for just his support in everything, I just don't know where I'd be, to be honest. It was a very, very dark place. By the way, I've just washed my hair, so if it's a bit fluffy, then you know why. So, to me, the documentary, I loved it. I did like it, but I thought it took a long time to get into it. Look, it was very much orientated around Shane and, you know, his house and his jokes. I wanted it to be more kind of raw, but I do kind of get a vibe that Eugenia Cooney is still kind of figuring it out. She's not ready to sit down and say, look, this is what I had. She kind of said she had an eating disorder, but I wanted to kind of hear, I've got this, I've got that, but it's been 5 months, and, you know, she's so brave for doing what she's done, and to finally kind of admit to herself that she's got an eating disorder. I was just so happy. I was literally tearing up watching it. I was so touched by the whole thing. I think she's such a brave and beautiful person. I really do, and I wish her all the best. I really do, because at one point I literally thought this girl is just going to die, basically. And I knew what she was going through. I kind of reached out to her, but to be honest, I never got to that kind of stage of thinness. You know, I was very, very thin. But not to that level, which I'm really glad about. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you my experience on what I went through. I mean, I was in such a bad way. I mean, I remember I used to weigh myself religiously every day, every morning, and if I was a quarter of a pound high, I would smash the scales on the floor. Or, I mean, it was just insane. I was living on an adrenaline of losing weight, and if I was, like I said, if I was a tiny bit bigger, I would just, that would be my day ruined. I don't care what anyone would say to me. That would just be it. I would just be in the worst mood you could ever imagine. So, you know, thank God I kind of got myself through it. You know, I still do have bad days. I really do. It's really not something where you can just, it's as sad as it sounds, it's not something you can just be like, oh my God, I'm done now, I'm better. You know, now I'm doing mukbangs. I feel mukbangs are very therapeutic for me, very therapeutic. I feel that now that I can eat properly and enjoy my food and really enjoy it, it's really kind of helped me overcome this whole obsession with food. You know, like I said, sometimes I have bad days, but 9 times out of 10, I'm completely fine. You know, I I really do enjoy food now, and that's why I'm making these mukbangs, because I really kind of enjoy, you know, eating. I enjoy eating. I enjoy, you know, the pleasure of eating. So, you know, these mukbangs have helped me. They really have. Like I said, I have bad days, but everyone has bad days. And when I mean bad days, it's kind of, I'm kind of thinking, I need to be healthy, need to be healthy, need to be healthy. It's a kind of healthy obsession. It's not about what I've eaten or how much I've eaten. It's about being healthy in my mind. But, yeah, looking back at the documentary, it was great. It really did, you know, provide me a lot of information about her. And I do kind of feel like, you know, I can't wait to see the future in her, but I really don't want her to go back down that road again. You know, now she's starting to make films. Now she's going to start to do videos again. I don't want her to kind of go back down that road of not looking after herself, but I think she'll be fine. She's got a lot of help. And, you know, I absolutely love the girl. I think she's fantastic. I think she's lovely. I think she's got a lot going for her. And I love her face. You know, now her face is filled out a bit. She looks so pretty. And she looks amazing. You know, she's still got, I think, a bit to go. She still does look very, very thin. But, oh my God, in 5 months, she's managed to sort her life out like that. You know, that is creditable. Is that a word? That is really, really, really kind of... It's admirable, it is. She's done so well, and I wish her nothing but the best. She's really, really an amazing person. And Shane Dawson as well, you know, thanks to him, you know, people are kind of getting their story across. They don't have to kind of sit down on their own. He's kind of helping them get over kind of a lot of badness. And I think he should literally be a therapist or something. Like, he's so, so cool. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've kind of understood a bit more about my, you know, past life and what I used to go through. You know, my life now is amazing. My eating is absolutely fine. I've got an amazing boyfriend, amazing life. And I'm so grateful to have come out the other side, you know, and now be able to enjoy food and enjoy life, because food is life and it's a way of expressing yourself and your feelings. So thank you for watching. Hope I haven't rambled on too much, but if you haven't had a chance to watch the documentary, it's just on Shane's channel. I think it's called The Return of Eugenia Cooney, I think. So thank you so much for watching. Please smash the thumbs up button if you like the video, and I'll see you in my next one.